Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. Today's video is going to focus on the 2026 gold sovereign. It's had a very big change compared to previous years. The most noticeable being the yellow gold alloy that they're now using compared to the rose gold one that they've been using for about 25 years or so. So getting straight into it, the 2026 gold sovereign bullion coin. It's a really nice coin by the looks of it. I have seen it. It looks fantastic. Some noticeable differences and prices are pretty much, when it comes to the premium, is around about the same, I think, from when you were purchasing them from the previous versions. Around 4%, 3-4% is the usual going rate for a gold sovereign. Now, gold sovereign coins, if you don't know anything about them, they've been considered legal tender for hundreds of years. With the Recoinage Act in 1817, they reintroduced the gold sovereign, and since that time up until the First World War, it was used as money. And then after that, it was used as a bullion coin. You can use it to invest in, to store your wealth in, and the perks of it being that because it's considered as legal tender, there's no capital gains to pay when it comes to sell. So the profit that you make on buying, let's say, a load of gold sovereigns, a load of 2026 ones in a few years' time, if it goes over the capital gains threshold, you won't need to pay tax because it's considered as legal tender. So they are 22 karat gold coins. This one I'm looking at is going to be the bullion version, 0.2354 troy ounces of gold. Of course, being exempt from capital gains tax and VAT. The weight of these coins are 7.98 grams and 22.05 millimeters. So it's going to be pretty much the exact same as all the other sovereigns. The only main difference, of course, being the alloy. You've got the security features there as well, which I really, really do like. So looking at the security features, you've got the inscription that goes around the coin there, and it's going to be Latin. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it, but you can see it there. And you've also got the latent image on the obverse as well, which is a really nice feature, something I really liked about the gold Britannias, because of course, if you're buying gold Britannias or gold sovereigns from a dealer, they're going to be genuine. If there's any issues, then you've got someone to go back to. But if you're buying privately, which I know a lot of people do like doing, then these gold sovereigns can be really useful because, of course, if you haven't got a Sigma or something, then there may be other means of testing. And it's also a useful feature knowing that if you've got a 2026 gold sovereign that you've purchased, those are those extra security features, those extra obstacles for people to consider, to utilize, to make sure that what they're getting is real. If anything, I encourage security features on gold coins and bars because unfortunately there's a lot of horrible people out there that will try and take advantage of other people. So these 2026 gold sovereigns, do I think that they're worth buying? If you're considering buying gold sovereigns, then absolutely. I think it's a brilliant feature. I think the coins themselves, I actually prefer the design of them much more than the previous versions. The rose gold colored versions, it was something which I think the point in being, it was not something I was overly keen about, and lots of other people I feel felt the same way. But in my view, I think they're a fantastic buy when it comes to gold coins. Sovereigns, you know, if you've been watching my videos, they are my personal favorite gold coins to buy here in the UK. They are that nice difference between spending upwards to £4,000. You know, I say £4,000, that's where gold's going to go, in my opinion. But this is not financial advice, but I think that it's much easier parting ways with a £700-800 sovereign than it is for a £3,000 Britannia. And of course, you've got the fractional gold Britannias, but then the premiums are much more. And I just think it just defeats the purpose of trying to invest gold as most cost effectively. So you can maximize the return of investment later on down the line when you inevitably sell that coin. But to sum up, this coin is lovely. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I wish I had one to show you. I think it looks brilliant and something I'll consider in the future, definitely. But let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts when it comes to this sovereign. Do you prefer the older one? Do you prefer the even older ones? You know, the Victorian, the Georges, that sort of ones, which are really nice. I think it's a really nice coin and the security features are just fantastic. So a great job by the Royal Mint, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching.